Hey guys, what's going on today? This is your boy Dalsu. Time for a little bit of our daily Banished. So we got a trader arriving right off the bat. Things are happening. It's all good. Cotton seeds. I've been asking this guy for cotton seeds for a long time, and I haven't actually bought any. He must be very annoyed with me. Let's see if I can squeeze some. It looks like we have quite a few things here. Candles are worth 8. That's nice. Wool's worth 5. Very nice. I don't know if this is going to happen. I wish we had a bit more leather. Oof, we're very close. Rough tools. We got 63 of them. Alright, we did it. We got all the way up to 5,000. Okay, so what are we going to sacrifice here? We can go to 690, right? Yeah, that'll be fine. Alright, hooray, we got cotton seeds. So perhaps this episode will start our cotton production and then get our tailor upgraded. Maybe not. At least we can go to full coat at that point, and everything else just trade away. So that would be pretty sweet. Let me just do a double check here and see exactly what I have left to plant, because I know I have several things that I bought. Yeah, we've already planted the grapes. I think we did that last episode. So the only thing we have that we haven't planted at this point is going to be the cotton, I believe. These are eggplants, right? Yep. And Peter, Mr. Peter, who always leaves great comments, tells me that one of the food groups is dairy, and we are not producing very much of that, and that might be a reason for our poor health. Although the health is not poor right now, it has dropped down to only 4 hearts at some point, which is not acceptable for me. So I may also do a larger cow field and move the cows that I do have over to a new spot so that they can be properly milked. These are beef cows, but does that mean they don't produce milk because they're beef cows? I think that might be what it means. So we'll need, what are they called? Frisian cows? Frisian cows, maybe? So we'll want to keep an eye out for those guys with our traders, and once we have those, we'll be able to provide nice, supple dairy products for all of our people. I don't think supple's the right word there, but it conjures to mind. Never mind. Anyway, we are going to wait and watch for that. Our deep small quarry is extremely busy these days. Olive seeds. We did ask for olive seeds, didn't we? So if we can, we'll get these, but it does not look like we're going to be able to do that. Alright. Yes, I'd like you to bring these every visit, but I'm going to need this guy, this trader, stock up on more stuff, dude. Firewood is fine. A little bit of furnace fuel would be okay. I don't know what it's worth, but survival coats, we have none. We have 0 clothing. Oh my god. I did not realize that. That is something we're going to have to remedy pretty fast. Yeah. So we're going to have to dismiss you. I mean, I really want those seeds, but I just can't afford it right now, so I'll have to excuse my Steam client. Let's go ahead and close that. Alright. So we are out of clothing. What the hell? Is it because we've traded away our reeds and our feathers? That's not good. Perhaps you should go back to wool clothing? I don't know. Apparently it's a material issue. So we need to stop trading away those things. We'll go ahead and dismiss you. I thought we did already. Alright, so we don't want to trade away our reeds or our feathers. So let's make sure we're not doing that. Feathers we are trading away, so let's empty ourselves of that. Why has he got fish? Oh no, that's firewood. Okay, sorry. Feathers and reeds. Yeah, we're not trading reeds, okay. Let's look at you. Are you trading feathers away? You are. Let's empty you. And reeds as well. We can't trade away these things because they are needed. So, hopefully that will fill up our tailor, and I might as well go ahead and say... No, this is not what I meant to do. I wanted to increase the amount of people working in the tailor, but it doesn't seem like I can do that for whatever reason. Okay. 1 out of 1 is the limit. How are you guys doing? Are you making plenty of beeswax now? Plenty of candles. 20 per season. 24 previously. It's not bad. That's enough. We're going to be trading them away for a while, but we will want some for this iron mine. Although, it seems to me we probably have plenty of iron ore. Let's double check that. That's going to be on our inventory. 214 of the actual iron, and then iron ore. Yeah, we have plenty. I'm going to shut that down. We're not going to work here anymore. That means that we have too many miners. Okay, so we're going to lower that number. Meanwhile, the deep quarry will remain full because we really love our stone. And I think I'm also going to shut down this fuel refinery because we don't need that much furnace fuel. We have plenty. We're going to get rid of you. That means that this guy is out of a job. Just see, how do you... yeah, okay, you just go 0, right? There's no more of these guys working now. It's closed down. Okay. That's good. I'm happy with that. Blacksmith is fine with iron tools. We will want to upgrade him at some point, but we're not really there yet. Probably going to upgrade these houses pretty soon. These have finished, so why don't we tell these two to upgrade? Also had a suggestion, I think it was from Peter. I think it was. To build a boarding house. Sorry if it was from Dead Inside. I sometimes get confused between all the different tips I get and who left them and stuff. So we're going to go to do a boarding house, I think, because a lot of times we're kicking people out due to our upgrades and also just randomly have people who don't have a place to live. So a boarding house would be really nice. It does require a bit of lumber to build, but it'll be a nice thing to have. And I think this is a nice space if we can fit it there, but we can't quite. Okay, so what if we got rid of this inside road and we built it there? That would be a nice idea. Let's do that. Let's remove that road from here to here, and then we'll deal with it. How many laborers do we have? We have 13 laborers. Let's up the number to our required amount of builders. Now everything will be fine. I don't like the fact that we're a little bit low on food. That is a little bit scary. Although I guess, what is it, early winter? Yeah, we're not even close to the harvest, so I wouldn't call it an emergency, but we need to fix that, like, right away. So what we will do, I think this will be a prudent move. I'm going to start a few houses here. These are going to be mostly farming types. We really only have room for 2, which is fine. And I'm going to fill these out with something, maybe just eggplants. Anyway, they're going to be 11 by 11s, just like we've been doing with everything. And yeah, we'll plant something there for the next harvest so that we hopefully won't be getting quite so low again. Just eat honey, people. You must have plenty of honey for all that I did. Where are all my laborers? They must be... Yeah, okay. So they've been busy with these trees. I had told them to get a lot of trees. I think that might be part of the problem right now, is that all my labor has been up here. But it looks like they're done. So he's going to replant. Everything's going to be fine, right? Our merchant has arrived. He has cotton seeds, which we definitely ordered. And a variety of other seeds. I would like strawberries. I would also like wheat. But we're not really in a great position to trade away stuff, so let's ignore that. You're dismissed, sir. So yeah, we're still out of clothes, which is weird. We should have a lot of reeds. Is it a reed problem that we're experiencing? Yeah, we have 0 reeds. Okay. Where exactly do we even get reeds from? They were always just kind of there. Anyway, we're going to switch you back to wool coats, because I think we have a lot of wool. No, we don't have a lot of wool. We're trading it away. So, yeah, stay on reeds and feathers, I guess. And I believe that there's a building that gathers reeds. Let's see if we can figure that out. It's going to be under resource production, I think. Shore house. I don't think it's shore house. It's actually going to be under food, isn't it? So it's going to be a hunting blind. They hunt ducks. They don't actually... Tidal pools are good too. Who'd have thought it'd be so difficult to get our hands on some reeds? They were always just there for us, huh? Yeah, I don't know how to get reeds. We'll just have to do a cotton field. I mean, we did buy cotton after all, so I think it's time for a cotton field. And I guess it'll probably be here. Rather large cotton field, not too large though. All right, let's go ahead and say we could do these cotton fields. Let's do 2 of them cotton fields. And the third will be eggplant. Okay? We're going to lower the cap to 1 on each, since they're the proper size for 1. And we're going to say 3 more farmers. Alright. So we didn't actually increase our food by a whole lot, but we did get a new eggplant field. We're not going to go hungry just yet. We will want to go ahead and continue to expand our food production, though. I'm thinking maybe the other side of this little village. Leghorns, I don't think we need, right? We've got leghorns. No, we just have chickens. Leghorns would be nice. I guess they produce more meat and less eggs, maybe. Just a guess. Total guess. But anyway. We are still a little ways off from our harvest. But I'm not really scared, you know, at 2,000 food at this population level. But I do want to start being proactive. So we actually haven't gotten any grapes yet. So all 4 of these fields, they count as orchards, right? Have not produced any food yet. Once they start producing food, we'll be in much, much better shape. That's what I'm going with. I could also do a little pier out here with some fishing docks. That would be nice. And there's still plenty of room for fields, I guess. Although I'm starting to feel a little bit claustrophobic at this point. Starting to kind of think about how I can bust out to a different area. And it's probably going to involve getting rid of these guys. And we'll probably relocate them to somewhere up in here, I would think. We'll start the building process first, and we just won't staff them, and then we'll tear these down. But I'm a little bit nervous about food more than anything else right now, so why don't we get that fisherman post up? Look at how low we are. Wow. Alright, we're going to have to do something about this. I say maybe a couple of these good old tidal pools might help out a bit. Let's see, how do they go? Like kind of like this? No? I guess I can't do it on that sharp edge, huh? That's too bad, my power tool backfired. There we go, there's 2. And let's go and do a third. We have the labor for it. We need the food really bad. Yeah, okay. So, we've got 3 new food-producing buildings that are going to come up very soon. I assume we have enough lumber, but it may be prudent to check on that. I think we had turned one of these onto lumber, didn't we? Yeah, okay. So this guy's producing firewood for the entire civilization. So, I think we need to probably switch this guy back to firewood. because I'm assuming we have enough lumber. Is that correct? Yes, we have plenty of lumber. I'm also going to raise the cap on these. That'll make it go a lot faster. Nope. Okay, so that leaves us with 10 laborers, so we're still healthy. 4 builders. And growing. No problem. I am very, very low on food. Makes me extremely nervous. Thankfully, the harvest is coming up soon. I'm going to turn on full coats from cloth, because I assume that we're about to get a little bit of cotton. It does take a little while, but we will get some cotton at the harvest time. I know, the reserve of food is damn low. Don't think people are going to start starving just yet, but it is a little bit scary. I kind of let it get away from me, which is unusual. Usually I'm way ahead of the curve on the food, but sometimes your population just grows and you don't really realize how much. Let's actually take a look at the graph. In terms of population and also food, yeah. Okay, let's take a look at food. Yeah, we're super low. Oh, I don't know how we got to this position, but anyway, it's harvest time now, and we also got our first shore house. So let's immediately staff it. I'm gonna say there's 3 of these guys, so 2 of them will have positions. And can you actually make more people work here? You can. Okay. I think that's enough, though, for now. Thankfully, these guys, as far as I know, they do not have any, like, effective range, so there's no circle around them, in other words. These guys need to be on the water, right? I'm a little confused about that. I'd like some hunting blinds as well. Olive seeds I want, but can't really afford right now. We're having a bit of trouble. Alright, the harvest has begun, so we should be getting our food here pretty soon. We've got 3 new tidal pools up and running. So they're going to catch all kind of goodies for us. And I'd like a hunting blind or 2 as well while I'm here. But I can't quite figure out how to do it. It's got to be like on the water, but not quite in the water. Yeah, it can't just be like there. There we go. I really messed stuff up with this with this power flattening deal that I did. Anyway, we got 1 down. That'll be nice. Hopefully they'll give us some reeds as well. Alright, where are we at? 92 food. Maybe the harvest actually hadn't started yet. I'm mistaken. Okay. We just got a surge in food from some other source. But we're about to get our fill, so yeah, it's harvest time now. So we should be filling up. These guys produce only 130 pecans. It's not very good. So I assume these guys are still not producing grapes. No? Oof. Out of clothing, out of food, it's no good. This guy's going to cloth. We're about to have some serious cotton. Not serious cotton, but cotton anyway. Yeah, we got 270. That's enough for you to work all season, I would think. Let's keep an eye on our barn as well. We don't want to make sure that none of our barns get full. Things we need to trade away. We got a pearl. We could trade that. Finally getting some crawdaddies. Don't call them crayfish, please. We don't really call them crawdaddies either. We just call them crawfish. Down here in New Orleans. And it's about crawfish season in real life. Which is very exciting. Okay, yeah, so those guys will provide some protein, some food. And I can't find that building that I had made, the little shore house, or hunting blind. There it is, okay. So we're back up to a healthy amount of food. People are grabbing it, though, fast as we can load it up. Mostly the food will go to the market, so sometimes the number here can be a little deceiving, because I don't believe it's actually counted if it is in the market. So Market looks pretty healthy to me. I don't know about you guys, but... Okay, so crisis averted, at least temporarily. Hopefully this extra eggplants will help a lot. I mean, 600 eggplants is significant. Did we actually get some grapes? We did, okay. So for right now, I feel we'll just eat the grapes. But eventually, we're going to want to use the grapes to make wine. But not right now, I suppose. These guys are capped out on fuel. Okay. I think that that's okay. I mean, fuel is just the one thing. Firewood, right? Yeah, it's just the one thing. I didn't know if furnace fuel was maybe included in that. Apparently not. We are also capped out on our stone. Okay. I mean, I guess that's fine. If we're all capped out and everything, we might as well harvest these trees while the getting's good. Let's do that. 22 laborers extra. Might as well make good use of them. Alright, I'm feeling more comfortable now at 3,000 food. That was a little bit scary there for a second. Where's my building? Why hasn't it popped up yet? Oh, it's because we don't have the damn reeds. Well, that's disappointing, but I don't know how to get reeds right now, so I'm going to go ahead and cancel this building, I think. Yeah, screw that. Go pick up the reeds. We need reeds, really. Alright, looks like this labor force is getting this job done pretty well. Be at 500 logs, that's a good place to be. 500 stone, good amount of iron, decent amount of fuel. Tools are okay, food is okay, but still, it leaves a bit to be desired, definitely. 600 mutton a season. 2,285 food. I don't know that that's going to really last us that long. Buff coat. Well, we are out of coats, so warm coat sounds fine to me. Can we get 50 of those? Is it possible? How much is that going to cost? 1,000. That's pretty cheap, actually. So what do we do? Trade our candles or... I say we trade our furnace fuel. We have an insane amount of that. Okay. We can trade some wool. We could trade 20 candles, maybe. No gold. Not yet. Let's trade our bone meal, since it seems to be in large supply. And the rest, I guess, will be firewood. We are capped out on firewood. Let's make it 100. Alright, that's pretty close. There we go. So we've gotten ourselves some clothing. That's nice. We were at 0, so that was a little scary. And yeah, I feel good about things. The only thing I'm a little bit concerned about is how we're struggling with food. That seems a little weird to me, but you always need more food than you actually think. So I've got these guys. I can always increase the amount of workers here if I start to get really scared. And there's other things I can do in an emergency situation, but I'm thinking we're not there yet, hopefully. 169 grapes last season. 200. I wonder why this one produced more. And this one produced less. I guess they were technically planted at slightly different times. That might be why. Alright guys, we're going to end the episode there. Thanks for watching. This has been Dalsu with Dalsu Plays, and I'll see you bright and early tomorrow for another episode of Banished, in which, hopefully, I will start to do a lot of the things I've talked about, like getting a pub up and running, finishing upgrading all my houses, moving this to another spot so that we can have all this space, and just generally improving our food infrastructure. Because I do not want to run out of food. That is rule number 1 in Banished. And we're already getting kind of close. I'm going to be working on that. Thanks, guys. See you in the next episode.